Uh, well, thank you for your perspective there, but I requested to stay on as we move ahead to some more news now coming in. Viewers, as far as the Cambodia Thailand border clashes are concerned, more than 500,000 people in Cambodia have been forced from their homes after 2 weeks of deadly border clashes with Thailand. Cambodia's Interior Ministry says over 518,000 people, including women and children, have fled artillery fire, rockets and airstrikes, including attacks by Thai F-16 jets. Thailand says nearly 400,000 of its people have also been displaced. At least 22 people have been killed in Thailand and 19 in Cambodia. The fighting involves tanks, drones and heavy artillery. It centers on a long-running territorial dispute along their 817-kilometer border and ancient temple sites. Both sides blame each other for targeting civilian global powers, and the United Nations are urging a ceasefire. Let's listen in to what some of the people have to say.
เราอยู่นี้ก็ทั้งชลบทั้งหลายก็ต้องเป็นหูเป็นตาให้ทางตำรวจทหารด้วยที่เรามาเฝ้ากันอยู่ตรงนี้มีเหตุการณ์ลูกปืนตกหรือมีเหตุการณ์อะไรที่มันยังไม่คาดฝันเราก็ต้องรายงานหรือเรียกให้ทั้งชลบทั้งหลายก็ต้องเป็นหูเป็นตาให้ทางตำรวจทหารด้วยที่เรามาเฝ้ากันอยู่ตรงนี้มีเหตุการณ์ลูกปืนตกหรือมีเหตุการณ์อะไรที่มันยังไม่คาดฝันเราก็ต้องรายงานหรือเรียกให้มา
And I request Mr. Keith to join me back in the discussion here. Mr. Keith, this is clearly a war between two unequals. Thailand has a much more equipped military. It has an air force, it has its naval fleet, but Thailand of course possesses none of that. How do you think can this border conflict be resolved? What needs to be done to establish a clear border that both parties can agree on?
It's not going to be easy because this is a long-lasting, dilemma for both sides, for the region. And what we worry the most will be this normalization of instability. So once this displacement reaches this scale and level, and there's this worry that temporary camps might become semi-permanent, and economies around this border regions will collapse, and that this will also normalize the notion of security forces being deployed in forward deployment capacity. And this risk becoming a protracted kind of conflict. Control at the outer level, but still, it is very much, tensions are high at the direct border, and of course at the, the borders around the contested region. So the danger is not escalation into war, but as I've stated, is this to normalize instability and to have this kind of prolonged, localized tension. And of course, this will also increase diplomatic pressure from external powers. But as of now, we have yet to see the impact efficacy of the role being done here. Of course, ASEAN is trapped. He has not been able to do much for the past almost a year now. And he has failed also to do much for the Myanmar conflict. And it is doubtful that he has the capacity to do so. And Malaysia, as the chair now, still is trying very hard to still maintain the efficacy of the KL Accords. And of course, we have seen how hopefully Trump's renewed presence here might have some of credible impact, but it remains to be seen. But as of now, the worry is that it will be it will be some kind of a protracted kind of instability in this region, and that the stalemate is going nowhere, and the risks for civilians are high. And the risk of a greater, repercussion on the region is also high, and remains to be seen now. But I will argue that it won't reach to the point of uncontrolled conflict or escalation, but it remains a high risk to be in this stalemate for months to come.
All right. For now, thank you, Mr. Keith, for joining me in these discussions. And with that, viewers, we're now going to move on and track some news coming in from South.